Welcome in, creators. Do you feel like your channel is stuck? Would you call it a stall? When your subs aren't really moving in the right direction, your watch hours, they're growing, but very slowly. What about your views? If you feel like your channel is stalled, let me share some things with you. That's what we're looking at for episode 91 of Shop Talk. How to fix your stalled channel. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. We're talking about fixing what just might be broken. So let's get started. Thank you all for being here. We are the Content Creator Collective with 3 live streamed episodes of Q&A on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and this, my friends, is the 91st edition of Shop Talk. This is our Sunday, sunrise edition. We won't be long here, but we will get some important information to fix our stalled channels. Welcome in, creators. Thank you all for being here. If you're ready, let's go. So when we talk about your channel being stalled, your views are low, subs aren't growing in the way that you had hoped, watch hours similarly performing not as well as you want. Friends, you can call it a stall, but really what it's about your channel. What you're being on your channel is probably just inconsistent. Friends, what happens is the more consistency that you create on your channel, the more the YouTube supercomputers, the algorithm, we like to call it, the more the algorithm will work in your favor. When you are inconsistent, it's real clear what will happen because it's happening now. YouTube won't push you out. Therefore, you're not going to get as many views. You're not going to get folks clicking on your content because they can't even see your content. Your thumbnails aren't appearing on their devices. And you know why your content isn't appearing on devices from viewers all over the world? Because YouTube doesn't know your name. It doesn't know your channel. It doesn't know your content. When you are inconsistent as a content creator, it clearly shows that there are gaps in your content, and those gaps in your content mean that there are also gaps in your growth. We want to welcome in. I said what I said. Hey, friend. Thank you all for joining us for this edition of Shop Talk. We've got New Times, New Beginnings, 1990. Thank you. What a relevant comment. My channel was stalled for a while. That's because I started a new job and I'm taking medical advice courses now for animals. Wow. What exciting things that you're studying now. I hope you're including that, your studies, and what that's like to navigate working and studying and starting a new job. Those are the types of things. Those are things that folks are really looking to watch. Real people doing real things, right? Not manufactured things for YouTube, but real people doing their real life, showing up authentically. That's the kind of content that YouTube loves because YouTube viewers love that content. Thank you all for being here. Let's welcome in the Content Creator Collective. We want to welcome in that guy, Kyle Vlog. Thank you for being here, Kyle. I appreciate you and your support of this channel. We're welcoming in Sandra James, Living It. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here and happy Sunday. We're welcoming back Jackie McKeever. Thank you for being here. This is KendyK all day. And thank you to our hostess, one of our moderators for this stream, Gemini Diva 79. Thank you for being here too. Look at all these creators joining us. Hey, it's our friend, the more intuitive me. How are you, my friend? Happy March to you, friend. Thank you for being here for this Sunday edition of ShopTalk. You just made my whole day. Thank you all. So, friends, I think we've all been there. I think we've all been there where we felt YouTube just doesn't like me. Friends, that could never be the case. Because you know what? YouTubes are just supercomputers. It's just a system of supercomputers. That is what the algorithm is. It's not a person, it's a thing. It's a global network of supercomputers positioned all over the world that uses computer programming, probably Python, so that it can watch, listen, and read our content. But friends, you know what? You have to first have some content. It may not be a content problem that you have. It's probably a consistency problem that you have. This is what YouTube wants and needs in order to work in your favor instead of against your content. This is how you get YouTube to know your name. It starts with consistent uploads of your best content. Not perfection. Friends, in the last few weeks, especially for the month of March, I clearly know that I have leveled up as a content creator in 2026. And one of the things that I really focused on for the month of March was I said, KendyK, work on your long format content. And by that, for me, it means editing and pushing out my long form videos. Because that's the backbone of my channel. That it is my long form videos that make me the most money as a fully monetized channel on YouTube. It is my long form videos. And then my live streams, of course, as well. But the problem with it's easier for me to go live. And most folks would say that. So you drop down in the comment. Do you prefer to do live streams or do you prefer to edit long form videos? Which do you prefer? Lives or longs? Let me see what the Content Creator Collective is saying. What say you, content creators? Do you prefer long form videos or do you prefer live streams? Thank you all for being here for this Sunday edition of Shop Talk. Gemini Diva says, I'm switching up my content. Jackie McKeever says, long form videos. That's their focus right now, long form videos. Mine too for the month of March. Long form videos. Sandra says, live streams for sure are what she likes to do on her channel. But you're working on 2 or 3 videos right at this moment. Good for you. Good for you. And so again, I remind you that those videos don't have to be perfect. Those videos don't have to be perfect. Because friends, YouTube is about you being you. And unless you have a degree in advanced cinematography, or unless you have gone to, I don't know, film school, I don't know that any of the viewers available to you from all over the world are expecting perfection. Do your best and push that content on out. Do your best, push the content out. YouTube and neither are viewers. They're not looking or expecting perfection, but they do want to see you on a more consistent basis. So focus on the first part of that. Consistent uploads really works. And then the YouTube supercomputers. The algorithm is looking for your the behavior of the viewers who are watching your content. We're talking about regular and repeat viewers and subscribers on your channel. Did they see your thumbnail? And when they did it make them click? And we abbreviate that CTR, the click-through rate. If you need a deep dive into the click-through rate, what is it? How do you get it? And how do you improve it? You want to check for the playlist for ShopTalk. We have an all-episode playlist for ShopTalk. And then the next thing you're looking for, if the viewer clicked based on your thumbnail, those are good signs. But even better than that, how long was that viewer's watch session? How long did they watch your content? Y'all, it is those repeat patterns, that memory muscle of the YouTube supercomputers, because they are consistently seeing, y'all, it becomes a do loop. It makes a do loop. You create your best content, you put it out on a regular basis, a consistent basis. Viewers are looking for your content. They get the click and they begin to watch and hit the like button and comment. And by the time they finish watching, guess what? You have already posted another thumbnail because now you've got a live stream. Schedule that stuff. When you schedule things, the supercomputers are reading it just like viewers are reading it and setting their notifications. The YouTube supercomputers, powered by powerful coding like Python, it is creating a space for your content, and it has muscle memory too. We want to welcome in all of these content creators who are joining us this morning. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. Let's welcome in Mary's Life Journey. You would not believe it, but right now, KendyK is watching Mary's Life Journey on my television. She has transformed her Coach notebook into a 2026 planner. I'm talking about luxury leather goods. Her Coach notebook, she transformed this into a planner for 2026. And now she is applying these amazing stickers. I have the TV on mute, so I can't really tell where she got these stickers from, but there is a diva. She's got an M with pearls on it from Mary. Friend, I've been binge watching your content. Now you know the secret's out. Because let me tell you what drew me over to her channel, friend. I saw a notification that she had a new lifestyle vlog. She's been all down in Georgia. She took a little day drive, met her best friend for a birthday lunch, a little late birthday lunch. But that's what we do. Mary has entered her, I believe, 53rd chapter. And congratulations on that weight loss, sister friend. YouTube wants to see your consistent uploads. Consistent rather than perfect. YouTube is watching the viewers' behaviors as they interact with your content. Did they get the click based on your excellent thumbnails? And did they watch? It's those repeatable, consistent patterns. All those patterns send positive engagement signals to the YouTube supercomputers, to the algorithm. And that's what can fix your stall. Let's break it on down. Let's be even more clear here. Thank y'all for being here for this 91st edition of Shop Talk. This is our Sunday edition of Shop Talk. More Intuitive Me says that she does 2 videos a week on Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. That's what we call consistency. You're in there, friend. You are in the YouTube supercomputers. You're in the algorithm. They're holding space, looking for, waiting for your Monday and Thursday long-form videos. I love that for you. I love that for you. That's what we talk about, consistency. Friends, here's KendyK's consistency. I told you. I told you at the top of the show today, I don't want my channel to be stalled. Has my channel been stalled in the past? Absolutely. Do I want that to continue? No. No way, Jose. So this is how I fixed my stall. I leveled up in 2026. Y'all, and I'm sharing my schedule with you because I want to talk about things that you might be able to do as you begin to work on your own schedule. What feels right for you? More Intuitive Me says 2 videos a week, 2 long forms a week. You can expect them on Monday and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Here's KendyK's schedule. Today is Sunday, and you know on Sundays, it's the Sunday Sunrise edition of Shop Talk. It's a way to start my content creation week. And right after this, friends, y'all, this is for sure always just an hour of power because right after this, KendyK will be right going to church. It's Sunday, and we're in the season of Lent. And I make time and hold space for the Lord. I hope you do too. So, friends, Sunday is the Sunday edition of Chop Talk. And then Monday, friends, I am embarking on a new adventure with some great GLP-1 users. Did y'all know KendyK has started her Zep-bound weight loss journey? I did. This is week 4. I took my 4th injection yesterday, a little bit late, a day late, because I had some belly issues, but the 4th injection went off without a glitch. And I'm feeling very determined. I'm feeling very empowered for my Zep-bound weight loss journey, focusing on high protein, low carbs, and a high fiber diet combined with regular, consistent exercise. So that word consistency doesn't just apply to our content creation, friends. Humans thrive on routines. So that's what we mean by being consistent. And then, friends, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I come back for evening editions of Shop Talk. Now, what I promise to you is that you're going to get Shop Talk on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Sundays is always a Sunday Sunrise edition before church. But friends, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I work Monday through Friday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've been keeping it pretty consistent in March. Because folks have been showing up around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m., after work, pretty much around the country. That's when I've been showing up for Shop Talk on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, y'all, friends, what am I going to do on I've got the Monday GLP-1 live stream. It's a light lift for me. You know why? Because I bring together my friends and we just talk, understanding, real talk, real answers, real questions. Because I'm just on my 4th week using Zep-bound. But what I do on Mondays and Wednesdays, friends, that's when I put out my long format content. And just like More Intuitive Me, I'm focusing on at least 2 of those a week. And it's been working. It's been working. We want to welcome in Entrepreneurial Diary, Shamika. Shamika, thank you for reaching out to me over the weekend, friend. It said Monday. So check your mail on Monday, Shamika, for some happy mail from me. Hopefully you'll get it by Monday or Tuesday, but it said on my receipt, it said Monday, friend. Thank you all for being here for this Sunday edition of Shop Talk. We're talking about how to fix our stalled channels. And then, friends, what you also see in this schedule, I have built in with intention days of rest. That's Friday and Saturday for me, days of rest. And reminding you that I still don't want to be in the YouTube supercomputers with nothing with KendyK all day, not on it. Every day, KendyK wants something in the YouTube supercomputers, fresh, new. And friends, don't forget the power of the community posts. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't forget the power of the community posts. And I found some great community posts. Sandra James living it. You have one. And KendyK forgot to put it in this episode of Shop Talk. So look forward on Tuesday or Thursday this week, friend. I got you. Thank you all for being here. Jackie McKeever, thank you all for these great comments. Jackie McKeever, another content creator here, friends. Check her out. I do 3 long and 1 live streams, 3 long form videos and 1 live stream each week. I've reduced my shorts. They used to be at least twice a week. However, you watch the reactions and you adapt. Whoa. I'm going to read that again. Jackie McKeever says, watch the reactions from your viewers and adapt. Give the viewers what they want. They want more Jackie D. McKeever. And she's giving it to them with 3 long form videos and at least 1 live stream. I'm doing more live streams, but I'm also consistently putting out long format content. Remember, I was my first year on YouTube doing nothing but long form videos, not a single live stream. I didn't do a single live stream. Started my YouTube channel in January of 2024, and it wasn't until the end of October. When did I go live for the first time? Y'all, I didn't go live until March of 2025 for the first time. I spent my whole year on YouTube without ever going live. Yep, that was me, KendyK, all day. That was me. So suffice it to say, I do have hundreds of long form videos, and all of them make me money every month on my YouTube check. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Friends, consistency is the key. So I'm making up for lost time with my live streams. Live streams are typically an easier lift for me, but friends, I continue to pull out long form videos each week. That's what I mean by being consistent. And friends, you don't have to always put out a long form video or do a live stream. Do a community post. Let folks know what you're working on. Let folks know what you're doing. How is life treating you today? Ask them how life is treating them today. Your community posts go out to your most recent viewers of your content and your subscribers. And if you're monetized, maybe even your members. That's how you build community, is that consistency. That's how you can fix your channel if you feel like your channel is in a stall. Let me get some more of the content creators up here on the screen. I'm doing that with intention. We want to welcome in Vicky's World to Moms. And thank you, Vicky. I need to add your I got a beautiful lap crochet blanket from Vicky's World to Moms. Thank you for that, friend. What a wonderful piece of Happy Meal. Not Happy Meal, Happy Mail. Yes. Mary says, I've really been going in with my community posts. You have a poll up right now. Y'all check out Mary's life journey. Gemini Diva says, loving the information coming in from creators. Yes. Gemini Diva, yes. Life is lifing, friends. Life is lifing. So again, and let me tell you something about my schedule here before we move on. Do I spend every day on YouTube? I do not. No, I don't. Friends, this is how I'm able to push out 2 long form videos. I use 2 days a week and I record everything that I do. They're my content creation days. And it is from whatever I do. If I go somewhere in the car, I'm taking my cell phone along with me. And KendyK, I don't have a fancy camera. Nope. And I became a fully monetized channel with just my iPhone 15 Pro Max and a $20 ring light. To this day, that is my content creation equipment and investment. I already had my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and that is still my cell phone. Works just fine. You can't, if you have the extra money, I am jealous then of you. You have the extra money to invest in your channel by buying fancy equipment, editing software, etc., etc. I edit all of my long form videos with iMovie. It's a free application as part of the Apple series of iPhones. Yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy over here. And I became a fully monetized channel, starting with about 200 subscribers. I became fully monetized in just 6 months. And I know for sure it was more about the consistency versus having fancy equipment and expensive equipment to boot, because I didn't and I don't. When I added the ShopTalk series to my content creation week, and I started out doing 1 episode a week, and then I added 2 episodes a week. But here, since January, KendyK has been consistently putting out 3 episodes of ShopTalk each week. That consistency is one of the main reasons that I became a fully monetized channel in just 6 months. Friends, I created playlists. KendyK has got almost 60 playlists. All organized and cross-referenced. Any video or live stream video on demand available now in replay. Friends, they're usually cross-referenced in at least 2, sometimes 3 or 4 different playlists, because I never know how a viewer is going to be looking for something. Are you looking for some new breakfast ideas? Are you looking for, I'm watching Mary on TV now, y'all. She got this fabulous spread of, I think she said she paid $25 for it, and she got all of these premium parfum samples. Oh my goodness, friends. If you need to fix your channel, you first have to fix your consistency. This is Shop Talk, episode 91. And we're putting these practices into place so that we can fix our channels now. Hi there, friend. It's Selling Cook George. Y'all welcome, Selling Cook George. Thank you for being here with us for this Sunday edition of Shop Talk. And friends, there she is. It's Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Y'all, thank you, friend. Thank you for being here, Lala. I started my day with Lala. Sundays, y'all. Sunday is chair day. As in, she does aerobics from a seated position. She makes aerobics, she makes fitness accessible for folks who are 50 and fabulous like me. And my mama, who's 77. Thank you, Lala, for being our high vibe coach. And thank you for being here for this episode of Shop Talk. See folks saying their good days to our good buddy Selling Cook George. Y'all, thank you for being here. This is KendyK all day. So y'all, we're down to the meat of the matter already. Here are our creator habits of the week. Pick a schedule and stick to it. Whatever that is, friends. If my schedule seems intense, why are you worried about my schedule? This is about you and your channel and your schedule. What feels right? What you should be leaning into what are your non-negotiables? Your non-negotiables are this. What days are you with intention ensuring that you rest from YouTube? How do you rest from YouTube? I told you, I choose 2 days in the week and I record everything that I'm doing for use in my long form video. All of my long form videos tend to be about my lifestyle content. Shop Talk is 3 live streams Q&As each week. I've got a few videos, but I don't call them Shop Talk. My lifestyle content is my long form video content and my cooking and my travels in the United States. Did y'all know KendyK took 2 vacations for her 50th birthday? One to Kona, Hawaii. That was a luxury trip. And then I took another great cruise, my first time on Norwegian Cruise Lines at the end of October. Friends, check me out. Check out my Greek adventure, my big fat Greek vacation to Greece, island hopping to the islands of Santorini, Mykonos, and Athens. Which one was my favorite? Santorini. So check that out. But I've got a playlist on it. You can check them all out. You can go to Greece with KendyK all day. Selling Cook George is coming in. I started a Pinterest to drive traffic to your YouTube channel and maybe make some Amazon money. I like how you're thinking. This guy is thinking about monetization. And one thing that Mary's Life Journey has taught us as well, you can make money as a YouTube content creator even before monetization. Friends, in 2026, every adult should be thinking about multiple streams of income. Lala says, when it comes to, if you believe your YouTube channel is in fact stalled, you need to fix it. And Lala says this is how you fix it. You feed the algorithm and you train that algorithm. KendyK, what's the algorithm again? The YouTube supercomputers. The network of YouTube supercomputers positioned via satellite all over the world. Find your rhythm. Find your rhythm. What is going to be your regular upload schedule. Now, if you can pinpoint it on the times, let your viewers know those times. But if you're a person like me, where my work schedule has different demands Monday through Friday, what I will tell you is I'm coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And folks just look for the thumbnail. But when I increase my consistency, giving them about 6 or 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then they always know that it's the Sunday edition of ShopTalk. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in me and my channel. And I sincerely appreciate you. If you're catching this on the replay, I want to say a sincere thank you too. Because I know for sure there are so many hundreds or thousands of regular viewers and members of KendyK's crew and subscribers who are watching my content, clicking my content and watching my content and continuing to stay on my content. And I would not be a monetized creator without you. Thank you. Y'all, Mary's giving herself a facial. Y'all better check out Mary's Life Journey. Friends, that's another thing. With intention, create days for rest and for family. We've talked about that before. 100% of the time, I'm always going to choose to go out with my friends, to chit chat on the telephone, to go visit them, to spend time doing nothing, resting. You don't want to be upside down. You need to strike a balance. Now, just because I put out regular content on my YouTube channel in a week does not mean that I am on YouTube every day of the week, because I'm not. I choose 2 days a week where I record everything. And from that, I'm able to put that content together. Mixing and mashing it up is what I call it. And I put out my best long form videos. Do the best you can. But do your best on a weekly basis. Consistency for sure means this. You need regular weekly uploads for all 52 weeks in the year. If you do that, what I know for sure is you're going to fix your stalled channel. And we're going to fix it with consistency. Putting out content that people recognize instantly. It's KendyK all day. Now, these are the creator habits of the week. They're real simple this week. Pick a schedule and stick to it. Make content that people begin to recognize. Y'all know this is a Sunday Sunrise edition of ShopTalk. And yes, we have a channel parade. It's a mini edition because I want to share some new creators with you that you may not be familiar with, or I might just be reminding you how great they are. And give the YouTube supercomputers something to learn about you. If they keep seeing you scheduling long form videos to go public or on a premiere, if they keep seeing you scheduling live streams and allowing at least 48 hours for that content to marinate in the supercomputers. Have you seen my thumbnail for my GLP-1 Real Talk Live panel coming up on Monday night? Friends, the reason why you see it, because it's already in the YouTube supercomputers. The YouTube supercomputers is already working in my favor, locating the best audience to share my beautiful thumbnail with. Give YouTube something. Make sure YouTube has something to learn about you and your upcoming content. Let it marinate, friends. Here is the thumbnail for the GLP-1 Real Talk Live, where I and some of my content creator friends who are also on weight loss journeys, and we're all using GLP-1s. Interesting topic. I am learning so much. And it's live stream because we want viewers to engage with us, ask questions, give us answers because we have questions. I'm new to Zepbound on my weight loss journey. If that's you, join us on Monday nights for GLP-1 Real Talk Live. Thank you, Lala. Lala calls it invigorating. Isn't that thumbnail giving life? Isn't that thumbnail giving life? Y'all drop in the comment, rate my thumbnail. Are we giving it an A, a B, a C, a D, or an F? We might as well just talk shop about our thumbnails. Grade my thumbnail, please. Oh, look at these grades coming in. Lala says 10 out of 10. And Sandra James says, I love the measuring tapes. Sandra James gives it an A+. Gemini Diva says, gives it an A. Thank you, friends. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. And friends, it's that time. Y'all, we're doing a mini channel parade because I am being intentional to share out these channels that you may be less familiar with. And so I want us to spend our time in checking out their content. Thank y'all for being here, y'all. We're learning. We just did it. We did it. I told you it's an hour of power on Sundays because KendyK goes to church. And if you don't have a church home, I encourage you to connect with St. John Northwest in Houston, Texas. That's my church home. And you're always invited. And what I know for sure, the presence of the Lord is there. Amen. And also available to you online, St. John Northwest, Houston, Texas. And when you get there, let them know KendyK sent you. Here's that channel parade. And friends, I'm going to talk through these as I share some of your comments and your feedback. This is one Crafty sister, now a member of KendyK's core crew. Y'all check out one Crafty sister. She's just a Southern lady, friends, and she's just doing what she does. She's a crafter, so I'm all in. She also does gardening, and y'all look at her winter vegetable bed. Y'all look at that. Friends, look at those vibrant plants, and I bet you she's doing some spring planting, and I can't wait to see her share that content on her channel. Y'all, she does all those things that Southern ladies do. Very small channel here, so let's show her some love this week. It's one Crafty sister. Thank you all for being here. And thank you, creators. There's my welcome. I want to introduce you to the Gen X effect. Look at these content creators. Thank you for being here. There is New Beginnings 1990. Thank you for being here as well. Y'all, the Gen X effect is a guy of a particular age. The Gen X effect is a guy of a particular age at the age of 50, working on his YouTube channel. Y'all check in, check out the Gen X effect. Thank you all for being here. It's KendyK all day. And y'all bringing up the rear, we've got Tina Mo for show. Y'all check out Tina Mo for show. She is giving us all that she's got. Y'all, she's a great lady in these YouTube streets, and we call her the voice because her voice, what she does, she captivates her audience with her voice. Y'all, check out Tina Mo for show. And when you get there, let her know that KendyK sent you. And friends, you're going to often find Tina Mo for show doing that live stream game. And when you hear that voice, you will know why we call her just that, the voice. The voice of YouTube is Tina Mo Fo Show. And she's teaching a lot of life lessons, lots of all adult conversations, but adult in a good way, talking about things that matter to us at this moment. Y'all, she's also a woman of faith. And so you can also see her doing her group prayers. And when women pray, y'all, corporate prayer is some kind of powerful. And friends, and Bible study with that. And friends, she gets up to a lot of shenanigans too. She's a lady that knows, a lady of a particular age that knows how to have fun as well. But y'all, check out Tina Mo for sure with me when you can. And thank you all for being here for this Sunday edition of Shop Talk. Thank you for using those custom emojis. We want to thank our two moderators, Lala, the High Vibe Coach, and Gemini Diva 79. I appreciate you moderating this stream, and I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me for this edition of Shop Talk. Goodbye for now.